all that matters.
How did you just say, fuck it, I'm gonna start putting it in food and just trying to go from there?
Me?
Yeah.
When, like, I used to, well, it started with edibles, and you know how everybody edible kind of started off as a cookie, and then I just kind of evolved with more. Like, we can put it in other places besides cookies.
I think a lot of people did that so they don't fuck it up.
Think so?
mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, it's good in the cookie, but you gotta think a lot of people don't know how to really cook. So
yeah, like, and that's another thing. I didn't realize that a lot of people just weren't as good as they. My phone. Why you won't let me be great, bro? I'm trying to just get a picture of me here, and it's like, nah, you got too much storage. Whatever. Yeah, I have a podcast now.
Okay. What's the name of it?
It's called How Can I Help You? And this is where it comes from, because you know I've become this like health conscious person. Are we recording now?
Yeah, but
okay.
we're just talking. We ain't starting the show.
I was gonna say I don't know if we were starting, but yeah, it's called How Can I Help You? Because a lot of people always calling me and asking me for advice on food, how to, you know, whatever. And when you go to a restaurant, it's like, how can I help you? It's like, I'll have the so and so. It's like, okay, well,
that's dope.
I know, right? But then again, I kind of thought after, I was like, well, bitch, that sounds kind of stupid. How can I help you? But
what is it?
but then again, I already did the thing. The name is there, and that's what it means. It means, you know, people always are looking to. It's going to be more health conscious. So I'm gonna break down the nutrients and vitamins and all that stuff on produce, meals, spices. Why it's important to have certain things in your diet. Because as Black people, we just straight not doing that shit.
Yeah.
We just not doing it.
We don't be giving a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. And then not even realizing that your daddy died from the shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, so.
But I think with some people, that's their comfort. So it's like.
Of course.
Depending on who the person is, something going wrong, they start eating. Or they start drinking.
But you don't realize that that's your coping mechanism?
I think they do. They just don't care.
That's the thing. There's a lot of people out here who do care, and there's people out here that don't care, and there's people who are very conscious. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, like when we say we get ready to take the edible, it's like it eases our mind. We know when it's time to do the thing. Mm-hmm. And imagine the people who aren't doing the thing or who's realizing that I need to figure out something to do, and if they don't have this thing, they figure out other shit to do. And it's like, why aren't you actually tackling the thing instead of trying to master things?
Because a lot of people don't want to face it head on. You got to realize we're in a world people like to be lied to. Think about that. You've heard people say, I'd rather you lie to me than tell me the truth.
But that's crazy. But see, here's the thing. I know. I heard you. I heard what you're saying. And I am the complete opposite. So I am just like fighting against, you know, what people call, you know, deemed traditional. I don't think that that's cool for the motherfuckers to just be doing shit like I don't think that it's okay for you to just sit here and not do shit all day, all night for years, 20 years. You've been smoking and drinking. Like you don't think that there's a problem? If you're not progressing, what are you doing?
I agree. I'm just saying. I'm just
agree.
I do, because it's like, but people gonna be like, when people put it like this, when you have boundaries, it's different. So So a lot of people don't have boundaries because they just want people around. So they let people do whatever they want, but they don't want to be lonely. So I'm just gonna keep this motherfucker
and accept the bullshit.
There you go. There you go.
That doesn't.
It don't make sense. But that's just how people are.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, it just. I just don't understand. I just don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of things in life are a puzzle or an enigma.
Yeah.
But it's like, if they happy, let them be. Shit.
But are they not happy though? You know it.
I can't speak because I don't really can't say that.
I know that you can't say it, but I'm saying you know deep down with the motherfuckers who aren't happy. You see them in the grocery stores. You see them in the stores. You see them walking. You see them in the back of somebody's pit. Motherfuckers say cheese, and they just like, you know, you see the people that they're here and they're here in plain sight. They're not hiding.
True.
They was dragged, but they're not hiding. And it's like,
I look at it depending on the person, because everybody. That's why everybody is different. Because some people may be like that, some people not. Just depending on the person. Like I know we look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Why you doing this? Boo woo. But it's like we casting judgment on them, and we don't know what they've been through to even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to even judge.
Well, you know, I just want people to win, and it's like the aha moment that I've had. It's like you always want to just spread that, and it's like, look at this new thing that I've just found out. You can fucking relax your mind by just meditating. It's like, or you know, you can actually be the person that you've always wanted to be if you just step off of what you were doing for just a little bit.
It takes a lot of strength to give up something that you feel helps you for so long. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or
helped.
You know, help. Like it's like I know I gotta stop drinking this liquor. This shit be so fire. I be forgetting what's going on. I have a good time, but it's like one day you gotta stop.
Like, yeah, because like the headaches. Are you okay with the hangovers? Are you okay with vomiting? Are you okay with alcohol poisoning? Are you okay with the way that your daddy did shit? Because you're going to turn into your daddy or your parent or whoever it was that you saw drinking for as long as you saw them drinking. And it's like, you okay? Like, you just okay with shit, huh? I mean, I'm not trying to judge people. I'm just saying that shit, I just feel like at some point, in this alignment, honestly, it's at some point, some people have to just like wake up. I mean, some people ain't gonna wake up until they like 60 years old. Some people wake up at 15.
Some people don't want to wake up. Some do. Some people know what they're doing. Like shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then some
but like, come on now, it is what it is. Hear that shit? Didn't you hear that shit? It is what it is.
No,
I know. No, not you. But I'm just saying, like, you know, that's crazy to me.
That's just how they are. Like it is what it is. I've been like this. Like whatever. Shit, it is what it is. That's just how some people are. Some people are cool with following and not leading.
Yeah. So we also need those followers.
Yeah, that's true. But like you say, you got
the followers. Yeah.
You just got them who I'ma lead, or I'm just gonna sit back here and you know what I'm saying. Whatever y'all want to do, I'm gonna do. Shit, you know, it's whatever. So, what's fun now will hurt you in the end. Just as like you, a lot of drinking, smoking, whatever, like. Fun now, but towards you get older, in the end,
good 10 years later,
you fucked around.
20 years, yeah.
For real, hey, I definitely understand and know that.
What you got in the oven?
Oh, so I got some lamb chops. I mean, you don't have today, but you don't have. I don't want no lamb chops today, but I got turkey wings that I'm having later on. I get to it now. Welcome to the Cooking Truth Podcast, the Hood Chef Big Homie. Today I have my friend, my partner, my homegirl, Chef Nutrition, Mrs. Jerricha Belk.
Yeah, I said my name.
I'm sorry, I just, so people can look and find, you know, just a taste.
Yeah, Nutrition 65 is where you can find me.
Okay, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm you know, doing the thing. Kissing babies.
Being a mother.
Being an entrepreneur. A lot of things happening. A lot of things have happened. And changing, evolving. All the beautiful things.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good, happy, healthy place.
Happy, healthy place, for sure.
For sure. I like that. So, what made you become chef? Because you are actually a real chef.
I'm an actual real chef. Yeah. Well, I don't even know if I wasn't a chef when last time we spoke. We used to. Well, I'm not gonna say we grew up together, but you was very so much a part of my life. What, 15, 20 years ago, and as soon as we all kind of part ways as life goes on, you know, I got really inspired to go to culinary school. Because my mother and my father were cooks. I went to culinary school with my mother. My dad was a chef. Always grew up in a house full of cooking people. That's the reason why I named my business after them. But somewhere along the way, health got into it. A more health conscious way of living. And I'm just like, I want to be more on this side than on this side because my parents always cooked Southern food, fried, smothered, you know, and
what we're accustomed to.
What I grew up on, collard greens, chitlins, all that stuff, and all that stuff is so good. But it's like it's not healthy for you. So at all. So I just kind of flip it on the side and try to just make things in a more healthier way. So that's how I got here.
Yeah, hey, that's what's up. Just like you say, we so used to fried chicken, collard greens, sweet potatoes, and it's a lot of salt, a lot of sugar, a lot of butter, like a lot of shit that fucks us up in the long run.
In the long run. I mean, like it's like the nutrition. I make sure that when I put nutrition 65 that it's going to be healthy, but also I want to make sure that, you know, we still have these same flavors that my mom used to make, my dad used to make, because my dad was really resilient. He was like this person that will make anything out of nothing in the house. I mean, my goodness. But yeah, in moderation is where we are today. Yeah, because we're about to dive into some lamb chops. I'm excited. Yeah. I've already had my digestive pill, which means that ain't nothing gonna stick and stay. It's gonna go where it's supposed to go. I already got my spring water on deck. So yeah, you got to. I mean, like your probiotics, you know, all the stuff.
I get you.
That's pretty much it.
What really turned you on to being health conscious? Like, all right, let me get this shit together. Let me do this. Like, what triggered that?
What triggered that was a trip to a restaurant. It's called Frida's, and they inspired me with one meal. It's a vegetarian deli. I know, right? There's like deli, like sandwiches and lunch meats and all that stuff, but it's a vegetarian deli, which means that there was no meat there. And so I got a dish, and for once in my life, I had a meal that did not make me want to go to sleep after. It did not make me feel groggy, and it was mostly vegetables. You know, it was like local bread, which if you ever have local bread, like fresh local bread, you don't get the same effects as eating like straight up just bread where it will feel like heavy on you because it was made fresh that day or like recent. So just like checked off all the boxes. And then the cool fact is that I ended up being their executive sous chef for 5 years. So that restaurant ended up turning into 3 restaurants. So I was I'm a former executive chef for some vegetarian, vegan, a lot of recipes of mine that was on the menu. So yeah,
that sounds great.
Yeah, and I just kind of went down the rabbit hole with that, with like yoga, just incorporated mindfulness and detoxing. Just like it literally all is falling into its place. So why wouldn't I just stay on this healthy roller coaster?
No, I get you. Because that's different. Because a lot of people don't trip on health like that. Like it's some that do, but then some don't. They don't be giving a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's just like depends on who it is. So I know you targeting the ones that do, because the ones that don't, they ain't gonna trip.
I'm not on it all the time, but I definitely follow the 80-20 rule for sure. Like I'm not like this morning. I wake up and I had some fresh pressed olive oil with lemon and hot water first thing, and I oil pool, which is also good for your digestive system. It's also good for you just got to do the thing, and it's like we don't know the thing, so I am gladly happy to show you the thing.
Okay. That works.
Yeah,
it works. And like you say, what's the name of your business again?
Nutrition 65.
And what's the name of the podcast?
Well, I haven't told anyone about that yet, but I do have a podcast. It's called How Can I Help You? And it's pretty much doing the same thing of what I'm just explaining to you now. It's just like breaking down. It's like breaking down. Like the way that a healthier lifestyle, a healthier day, a healthier 5 minutes, a healthier meal. Looking at the antioxidants in meals. The reason why we're choosing to eat greens with every meal. It's just things like that. You know, helping for fiber, helping you poop. If you ain't pooped in 2 days, like girls have a real hard problem with our digestive system. Like girls can go days like 3-4 days.
No wonder y'all really full of shit. Y'all really full of shit.
I mean, like, yeah, it's sad, but yeah, like, and that's another reason why we have attitudes is because we haven't released. You know, we're literally pent up, balled up, full of shit. So yeah,
I know. I've been dealing with enough women.
Yeah, like ask a girl how many days do they go without taking the shit, and then you'll get a better answer.
You gotta ask me that. Yeah.
I mean, just ask them. Just ask them, man. And ask them how many cups of water did they have today.
Oh, no, they drinking Don Julio. I ain't drinking no water. They drinking Don Julio. Water don't even exist in there.
Now, see, that's unfortunate. Because you gotta have water. We made of 70% water. We're made up of water. How much do you move your body throughout the day?
Oh,
I mean, if you're a stripper, then that's different, but...
I love strippers.
I know you love strippers. We know you love those strippers.
God bless you. Let me tell you.
I know you love strippers. I remember you used to be a bouncer back in the day. You don't try to dabble every now and then? Go back?
I'm cool.
You cool?
I'm retired from that life. Security, I'm done with that shit. I did that shit for 20 years.
Yeah, I know. A long time.
Long time.
That's a long time to be eating fried chicken in a strip club.
Yeah. It'd be good though.
I ain't never had.
Man, them motherfuckers be fire.
Is it fire than yours? I must say that besides my mother, you are the only person who's had fried chicken I've had who is like the perfect fried chicken.
I try.
You remember we used to cook that shit literally every day? Bro, this nigga used to cooking chicken again, but I mean, I'll take it because it's actually good chicken.
Like I know how to cook the bird. I love the bird. Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you funny as hell. you even have me on some bullshit. Nah, but like, so, what is it like balancing work and mom?
I will say it's difficult, but nowadays I have a better, grasp on it. I think because it's really hard for you to try to separate yourself because we are human. You're not just like supposed to be just like somebody's mother all the time. Like you want to actually be a human. Like you don't even know what you like, who you are, what's your favorite color. Like, do you really like this? Do you really like that color? Like, when it comes time to dinner and it's time to pick a meal, do you really want that or you only want that because you know that you can share this with your son type shit? You know, figuring out who you are is like probably the hardest thing about being a mother. Yeah.
No, I mean that's tough. That's a balance because some people not mothers. Some people just they deal with the kids when they want to, and then some are actually mothers. So, and it's hard, especially having a career, working a job. You know what I'm saying? All that, and you got to come home and deal with these people who actually need you and actually like you for you because. Do they
really like me?
No matter what's going on, they always gonna have your back.
No, I'm just playing. Of course. But yeah, like I just think it's quite difficult because my kids are so older now. I have a 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, and now we're talking colleges. He's gotten accepted to 2 places already. Waiting on 2 more offers. We having senior night, like on Wednesday or something like that. So and then on top of that, my youngest son has autism and ADHD. Okay. That really opened up my eyes as to why I need to really focus on who I am and who am I, you know? So, but yoga's helped me out, acupuncture, what else is it that I do? Yeah, I love to work. I like to move my body. I like to work out and it definitely gives me clarity. I think that, if you try to just do a little bit more for yourself, then you'll figure out who you actually are because I do like to move my body. I know that about myself. And just taking it day by day, man. I'd like to say take it 5 minutes at a time because I feel like we can definitely control the next 5 minutes of our lives, no matter where we are.
Facts. That's honest to God truth. Like, you know what you can do, what you about to do.
I can get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Should I do it is the question. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I definitely get it. Like,
like tomorrow's not promised to no one.
At all.
Next week, you don't know when. So I just try to take things literally a day at a time.
I normally take them an hour at a time.
That's hour. If you feel like that's I'm cool with 5 minutes.
No,
if you got your time is an hour. That's a perfect time for you.
I'm like, I need an hour before I snap the fuck out, man. Hey, you alright?
I think I need longer than an hour to snap out. If I'm gonna snap out, then yeah, I need longer than an hour. I think I need it. I'm a girl, so it might take 2 days. But then again, it depends on the situation.
Okay.
It depends on the situation. I can be like grown and adult and like mature immediately to you, but me internally, 2 days. Like I can act like everything's cool. Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna really let it go until I have to talk myself off the edge. I do. I have to have a whole conversation with myself.
I believe it just be like
Jerricha, it's not that deep. Is it not that deep? Because why are we still thinking about it? It's clearly as deep as we want it to be because I'm still tripping off of it.
Women be creating their own problems in their own head.
No, you don't create your own problems. Honestly, it's like when things that are just meant for you, that are just like aligned in your journey, I feel like this test is made just for you. You came down this road, you passed up the red light, and right after that red light is this attitude right here. What you gonna do with that? It's like, what are you gonna roll past it? Are you gonna stop and observe it? What are you gonna do with it? You understand where my brain is going?
I completely understand. Like, where does this stop? Like, motherfucker gonna keep trying me. Like, hey, I'm trying to be cool, but I will fuck some shit up if I have to. I speak woman. I understand. That's why I'm just a versatile man.
What's your sign?
Virgo.
I knew it.
Why is that?
I forgot about it. I was going to say Virgo, but I think that you told me before. I have no knowledge for real on Virgos.
We're the greatest gifts God ever created. So,
yeah.
So
you're pretty low on the radar.
We just be chilling. So we ain't chilling.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one spaz though.
It's not a good side.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
I was spaz one time and that shit.
How long did it take you to get over it?
Me?
When you spaz. See, it's the same question, just a little different.
It took me a week.
There you go. See, I told you 2 days. You told me a week. Now you see how it's gonna internally eat at you. See, you might be cool on the surface. So you think are men worse than women?
Depends on the man. Depends on the man. So I don't bother nobody. So you know what I'm
bother. How you know you don't bother people?
Because I don't do nothing to bother nobody. I keep to myself. Like people that know me. Like you don't. I ain't gonna say nothing to you because I don't know you. I don't know what you got going on there. Like, I be chilling. But like when I go there, I'm there. That shit be, you rather have a row from God than one from me because I be on another time. Like I want to take the whole bloodline out. Like not just this, I want the great
Kendrick Lamar type shit.
Yeah, I want to go destroy everything. So it takes a minute because can't do that. Like it's like, but if you do that, you gonna do that, but you understand what's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, alright.
Yeah, I've saw red before.
Yeah.
Cause that's no bueno when you see red. Cause now and can't nobody stop me.
Yeah.
Can't nobody stop me. Can't nobody say shit. You don't even hear anything. You don't hear anything.
People they always leave the people that be quiet. Leave them alone.
No, they like. Unfortunately, people think that they're like the easiest people for some reason. It's like why?
Because they don't say nothing. They don't know how to read them. Like this motherfucker never talks. You don't know how to read. Like I had an incident at work. It wasn't even an incident. It wasn't even my incident. But this group of people I kick it with, I don't know, I'm on an everyday basis, talk sports, woo woo. Some bullshit happened. And so I wasn't nowhere around, but one of the people that I kicked with was like, hey, man, ooh, hey, I don't want to hear that. No, but, man, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
But no, like, man, you know, woo, motherfucker be like, woo. So since I was like, man, I'm cool. Like, you don't know what, woo. So that day we had a break. Normally, every break we sit together, eat, talk shit. I politely put myself at another table. They look at me like, what's wrong with this nigga? And it was completely quiet for 2 months. Like, for 2 months. Like, I don't talk to everybody else, but I want to talk to them.
Right.
And they, motherfuckers didn't know how to take it. They like, man, what the fuck wrong with dude, man? Like, he was just laughing and bullshit.
Right.
Now the motherfucker don't want to talk to a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So, after that, I kind of, I was on one, so I kind of woosah and, what's up, man? How you doing? What's going on? Like, I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
Niggas do nigga shit.
Yeah, that's, I know. That I know.
They hiding there.
Oh,
yeah.
Muchas gracias. So, why did you want to come up with your cooking podcast?
Actually, it was just more so like me I like to cook and talk shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go cook and talk shit with people out there.
Ooh. And I can't take a picture of it because my phone won't let me be great.
You say your phone won't let you be great?
Yeah, it's telling me I got too much storage.
Oh, yeah. iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to update.
That's already updated.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to. Tell me about these lamb chops.
What you want to know?
Huh.
Yeah, I told you it's hot. You went straight to it, kill her.
Oh, they're good too.
Thank you. Yeah. How'd
you cook them?
What's your name?
How did you cook them?
I bake them.
Oh, that's all you do is bake them?
No, I bake them and I put them on top of the stove, but I like them baking because to me, baking is, you get more of the flavor. Like, it's like
you're not losing anything.
It just soaks in and sits and marinates. So it's like, I prefer bacon. I can put them on the grill, but I had them on the grill. They was good. I'm like, if I ain't gonna really like it, then can't give it to nobody else. Like, bake, I get to the motherfucker. Because I had like 2 racks earlier this morning.
You ate 2 racks?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. Yeah, I got 2 of them. So 1 out of 10, what you think?
1 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Be honest, it's you.
I think that these are a 9. I think that these are a 9 because everything is there. I want to be thicker. I like
meat.
Mm-hmm.
So really a 10 because I can't control the meat. Like,
oh, you bought them like this? You didn't?
Yeah, I bought them like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I get them. Whole Foods. Whole Foods cut them up just like that.
Really?
Don't charge you. Tell them, hey, let me get X amount of pounds. Can you cut them up? They're gonna slice them up bone by bone.
Well, yeah. I guess I never do it because I do it myself.
I was like, you know what? I wasn't getting the perfect, just the right cut all the time. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get them Whole Foods, and it saved me time. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get them Whole Foods because I didn't know they cut them up. And then dude was like, man, you want to cut up?
He was like, yeah, I know you.
Yeah, I ain't know that. I'm like, how much extra is gonna be? It's free. Oh man, cut them motherfuckers up, man.
Yeah, when you go to a fishmonger, the fish department or anything like that, they can butcher, cut, slice, scale, gut. Filet, they do all that. Yeah,
I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I guess if you never asked, you don't know. Mm-hmm. And I know, like Sue Lord, they do it all too. But I was like, Sue Lord didn't give me a good cut like Whole Foods. Whole Foods give me the best cut every time. So I said, I'm gonna just keep going there. I'm gonna keep going where it's great. See, why go somewhere else? I'm gonna go where it's great. Like I got certain places. I go get shit from like lamb chops. I'm going to Whole Foods.
What do you eat?
What do I eat?
Yeah, I'm
chicken
curious.
and turkey. Yeah.
What do you eat in a day?
Chicken and turkey. I eat chicken probably 5 days a week, and then I have turkey.
So you don't have anything else with it?
Nah, just be chicken with no seasoning, just fresh. Wash out the pack, put it in the oven or the.
No seasoning.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like it like that.
You grown. You grown up. Let me tell you why I say that. Let me tell you why I say that. Because there are people who can have black coffee. Mm-hmm. You ever had coffee? You drink coffee?
I had it one time. I didn't like it.
Okay, but there's some people who can't have coffee unless it has cream and sugar in it.
Right.
But imagine if you drop the sugar. Some people will freak the fuck out. They don't want to drink it. Mm-hmm. But you are literally a black coffee drink. Like you see what I'm saying? Your taste is evolving.
Yeah.
Where you don't need the extra shit.
Like now, if I'm cooking for someone, then yes, I will season it. But I'm just, for me, it's
look, that's a good piece. You see?
Yeah, I see.
I wish my phone is not allowing me to take pictures, but this is a nice thick little piece.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But no, I just like, if I'm cooking with somebody, then I know what to season, how to, because I've had it before, so I know what. I just choose it for me, not to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I cook now with peppers. I used to be afraid of peppers.
Fresh peppers?
Yeah, because I thought they were spicy, because I don't eat spicy food. Mm-hmm. So I was always like, man, I don't even know how to ask pepper. And then somebody was like,
is it sweet pepper?
It's sweet. I'm like, no.
Have you ever had it raw?
No, I ain't never had it raw.
Just try it raw.
Okay.
Just try it.
I got these.
Yeah, just take a bite.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Why? Why you don't want to do it right now? Just take a bite?
Because I don't eat peppers.
You do eat peppers.
But not like that.
Just try it.
No.
You don't even got to do it now, but do me a favor. Whenever you chopping them up this small, just try one.
I'm cool. I appreciate it though. I'm cool. I'm straight.
Oh my God. All the polyphenols.
Oh, excuse me. And then, but like, yeah, I use pepper, so I started evolving. Like, I started just cooking shit myself. Like, I want this, but I know I can go over here and get it. But let's see if they shit can be better than mine. And I go, oh, nah, they ain't fucking with me.
What dishes you talking about in particular?
Just anything. Like, if I want a burger or something, then I just like, I love Steak and Shake. Like, I go to Steak and Shake get a burger. They the best burgers to me. So, to me. And then I go, but I'm like, you know what? Make it the crib. Or Sliders, Hooters. Downtown's got the best. Oh, them motherfuckers. I had some last night. Them motherfuckers fire. With some tater tots. Oh, them hoes fire.
Tater tots my favorite potato.
I didn't really like them younger, but I had them with a burger one day, and I was like, this shit go together.
I love a tater tot. That is my favorite. That's my fry of choice.
Yeah, like, I was like, I didn't know.
These are so good.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Just a little, with a little, And I use no seasoning salt. Mm-hmm. So I use, let me go and grab it. It's at the World See. So I use.
Your secrets.
Mm-hmm. Steak seasoning, paprika, Brazilian steakhouse seasoning.
What?
Onion powder. Mm-hmm. White ground pepper, and I had garlic powder, but that was the last of it after I seasoned everything. So.
Never heard of Brazilian.
Look, I was in Schnucks one day, right? So I'm like, okay, like, cause I used to use Slap Your Mama, Tony Satchery, like, all that shit got a lot of salt in it.
And MSG.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's try cooking something without salt. So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, I had Chicago steak seasoning at the time. And then I had some roasted garlic and herb seasoning. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right. So I grabbed, I'm like, let's try this. I did some air fried wings. That's what made me do it. Air fried wing. And I happened to be in Schnucks. And they was good when I did them with the Chicago steak seasoning and everything else. So when I added that Brazilian, I had to go unthaw some more chicken and get him again. I said, "What these?"
You know, you used to do that too. Yeah. You used to unthaw like more food.
I get to it. Like, I love cooking. I just don't like cooking all the time. Some days I want my days off.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's the process, it's the preparation. It's not the cooking, it's the preparation, the process.
I do weddings and meal prep, so and events. I definitely know exactly what you're talking about, and I do it all by myself. Like, there's no team.
Yeah, That's what I'm saying. So it's like you gotta wanna do it. Like,
yeah.
Like
it's like when you want to do them better damn baseboards, you gotta get into the mood to do that shit.
Real shit, for real. Like you gotta, like with lamb chops, I don't like making them all the time. It's a long ass process. Wash them off, marinate them, use this, use that for just my marinade. Let it sit for how long it's gonna sit. Then I gotta cut the peppers.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a process. It ain't no just.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a process for me. It is like in order to have the same consistency taste every time. It's a certain process I go through. Like I could whip it up, but you be like, damn, that motherfucker good. And the last time, that motherfucker. So now I just say, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So I rarely make those. So you know, you gotta be special for me to go get the lamb chop. You know what I'm saying?
That was all I was seeing was lamb chops. I'm like, damn, they look so good. Yeah. I would definitely like to try it, but I definitely know that you make good food. So can't wait to see a turkey come out the oven.
Oh, it's gonna take a minute. Shit, it's a couple hours, but that motherfucker come out.
Couple hours? Are you baking the whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Well, it ain't a whole turkey, just turkey wings.
Well, man, you know.
And I just did them, so first of all, I've never cooked a turkey wing except for like 2 weeks ago, about a week ago. Mm-hmm. Like I've never really tried it because I don't really eat turkey wings. I'm like, you know what? I'm eating too much chicken. Let me try something different. Cause I eat chicken every day. I'm gonna eat today? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So,
is it fried chicken?
Most of the time it's fried, but then now I do it no seasoning. So I eat it all day. I either bake it or fry it, but I ain't gonna fry it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fry it at home. So, but other than that, I eat chicken. So I'm gonna try some turkey. And so
I love turkey.
I seasoned it, and I was like, I gotta let it season a little more. Like I gotta let it sit, but I got it.
Yeah, some people use like those injectors and like yeah. I don't do all that. You can definitely get there without having to do all that. But I love turkey. I love turkey, and I love it when it's the holiday season and after the holiday season they mark down stuff. So I buy like 2 whole turkeys, break it down, and then put it in separate bags. So I have like and then on top of that I can use the carcass for broth. I love turkey. I love turkey. I love turkey so much. Dressing is like one of my favorite dishes.
So if I'm doing anything, if I'm doing any type of meat, put it like that, my side gotta be sweet potatoes. Gotta have them potatoes. Like, especially when I make them, because I learned from my grandma who got them candy, where they be like, they like a candy apple almost. Oh man, I be fucking them.
Where it's like a crunchy on the outside, or or you just saying like, the level of sweetness? Sweetness
and like just a tad bitch crunch, just a tad, like a candy
brulee,
apple.
Yeah. It's been brulee because there's so much sugar in there.
I'm not saying, I'm not
guilty. I know, I'm just kidding.
But I use brown sugar, so I don't use it because I don't like a lot of sweet stuff. Mm-hmm. So if I'm making it for me, I would use a certain amount because it's for me. Now, if I make somebody else, then I hit them with the grandma hit.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely feel you.
So with me, it just, I gotta know when to let it boil just a little longer to get exactly where I need to be. So that's what it really is.
It's a science.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful science, in my opinion. It's a therapeutic science.
That's like your piece. Like, you get in the kitchen and you might, whatever you got going on, you in that motherfucker like, this is bullshit. But you putting this shit together without even tripping. You tripping on something else. But I've seen the more you unfocused on cooking, you are focused on cooking. That makes any sense.
The more you're
unfocused on cooking, the more you're focused on cooking. So
I see what you're saying.
So it's like you mad about something, but this particular dish takes 8 seasonings. You so mad, you just automatically knowing this right here, bow. This motherfucker, here these goddamn kids, motherfucker. And you ain't tripping on what you picking up, and you just.
I feel you.
Yeah.
If it's something like a routine, but I do stuff different every single day. Mm-hmm. So I honestly don't like to cook when I'm angry because I feel like it comes out in the end product. I'm either burning something, I'm either splashing oil on myself. It's just not good vibes, and I hate to do that.
Well, I get it.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the prep, I'm saying as far as preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the whole cook, whatever it is you're cooking, like with me, the preparation, I might have something in my mind, and I just automatically grab this without even looking what it is, but I know what it is. It's just so
psyche. Yeah. I
So
definitely get you. But
then when you cook, it's like by that time, whatever's bothering me, that shit don't even bother me no more. So now I gotta get ready to cook it. I prepare it, then I cook it.
It definitely separates you and take you up out your zone. Make you focus. Because working that line, if you work the line, boy, because you basically describing the same thing that someone would do if they was working the line. Like, no matter if you're upset or not, I still know that this gets oil, salt, pepper, and the fries get dropped. So you definitely picking up that same sequence that you would, that same dance if you was in the restaurant.
I worked at a restaurant. That's how I learned. It was J. Spain Waffles and Wings back in like early 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a prep cook there. Then I became the cook. Like niggas that come to work, so it was just me. They like, hey, you gotta run this motherfucker. All right.
Damn.
I'm like, well, check this out. We only doing chicken wings. We only doing shit that's going to grease. Then I had the eggs. The eggs was an art. You had to have them eggs.
The temperature is an art. The crack is an art. I know. I worked for breakfast before. It's not really as fun. I would never do brunch again. I would never work at a breakfast place again. I don't think people realize how much work goes into working at a breakfast place.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And then because the shit gotta come out hot and together.
And you're dealing with a lot of food that gets cold quickly.
Very quickly.
Eggs, pancakes, waffles. We did crepes and like what else did we do? Yeah, like you get like the actual plate of like meat, potatoes, all that stuff. It's so much work.
I know.
It makes you question.
For real. I particularly wasn't good at eggs. And on that day, I smacked every one of them motherfuckers perfect. The over easy, the scrambles, and I was like, I'm ready to go, but I knew, all right, I got at least drop 50 wings, and wings going out the door. Wing, bah, nigga want a burger, I gotta hit the burger, now I gotta make the eggs, I gotta make sure the wing and the eggs come out together with the waffle. Yeah, and that day was just like, and it was like,
it goes by so fast, and also it makes you look at yourself like, damn, I can literally do anything.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing at the end of the day, but going into it is so much work.
It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I wanted a restaurant. I'm like, nah. Because you gotta deal with stuff like people calling out. That's part of life though. That's just life. Shit happens, you gotta adjust. But it's like, just, if you want everything consistent, you gotta do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want this food to have the same taste the first time they come here, you gotta do it yourself.
Unfortunately, it's like you can teach people, but if they don't give as much care and like it's not gonna come out the same unless you be like micromanaging people to make sure that they get done.
And who wants to do that? Who wants to micromanage people? Like, hey.
I used to micromanage people, but then I was like, for what? You realize later on in life that you shouldn't be doing a lot of shit. And it's like, that's easy. Just let it go.
Yeah, I've learned to just, all right, it ain't for me. Bye. Mm-hmm. Shit, I'm cool with that. Like, yeah, with relationships, with anything, like, it ain't working for me.
It really isn't. Like, and I think we all realize that by age 30.
I realized it younger than that. I've always had an old soul. I always was like, wise, like, hey, we all finna go over here. Like, no, you probably shouldn't go over there. Shit probably ain't gonna be right.
I don't think you get what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna catch y'all over there. Man, you ain't going. Nah, man, I'm gonna go ahead. Next thing you know, man, you know what? I knew it. Like, I've been like this shit all my life. Like everybody go left, I'm going right. Everybody going right, I'm going left. I'm left-handed anyway, so I'm always gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
But that wraps up the episode of the Cooking Truth Podcast. I want to thank you to Mrs. Jerry for coming out. Nutrition65 on Instagram. You can find her. And like, subscribe, and check me out on Instagram, the Cooking Truth Podcast, and TikTok, Cooking Truth Podcast. I appreciate you. Thank you. See you later.